Hey guys, I'm coming at you again today with another video, and this one is going to be a baked fruit dessert. So it starts with preheating your oven to 300, which I've already done. And then you want to take a little bit of coconut oil, which I have in this dish because this is measured out. I'm going to use it later. But I'm just going to take a little bit of what I have in this dish on this paper towel, and this is to put a layer on my baking dish so that the fruit won't stick after. So I am just gonna coat that coconut oil on the baking dish to keep the dessert from sticking to the bottom when you serve it after it's baked. It's a healthier way of greasing the baking dish or a pan rather than the cooking sprays. They're not really that healthy to use, and just using good old coconut oil or butter is actually the healthier way to do it. And I'm going to use coconut oil today, so I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that I'm looking at all my ingredients, and I think this is actually going to be a vegan dish. By using the coconut oil instead of the butter. Anyway, to start with though, I'm going to take my mixed fruit, and now you can use whatever fruit you want to use. I have grapes, red and green, strawberries, blueberries, and about a half a banana. It was just something I had, so I just threw it in there. It won't hurt anything. It'll give a lot of juice. And then the next thing is to take a tablespoon of lemon juice to put on top of that mixture. And what that's going to do is enhance the flavors during the cooking process. And if you had used a different type of a fruit like apple or pear or any type of thing like that that would have a tendency to brown, then that lemon juice would also prevent browning, prevent those fruits from browning. So what I've done is I'm tossing that fruit mix around in the lemon juice as we speak. So that's the next step. Then when you get to that point, you're going to add a couple of seasonings, and this was my coconut oil, just so you guys see what it was. And I'm gonna add some cinnamon and nutmeg. So it's I already used the lemon juice. That was the lemon juice. So it is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. This is going to be a little spiced fruit dessert after it bakes. And then the next step is a little bit of, well, let me do this first. Orange zest. So I'm going to use my orange, and I'm going to use this grater, and then this will give us some zest. Okay. That should have got it. That's just a guess on how much of that it takes. And then the next thing I want to do is I'm gonna cut these 2 little oranges in half. Well, if I can do it. The reason for that is I'm gonna use my juicer, and I'm gonna get the juice out of those oranges. Since those are so small, those oranges, I'm going to use 2 of them. And I got one more. So I'll just slice it and juice it. And one more. Okay. So done with that. So now where's my spoon? Mix it some more. Now I'm tossing around the cinnamon, nutmeg, orange zest, and orange juice into that same mix. Then the next thing is the remainder of my coconut oil I had reserved. It goes into this mix now. And so I'm going to toss that around. And then there's one final step to this mixture, and it is just it's my maple syrup, organic maple syrup. It calls for 1/3 of a cup, so I'm going to do 1/3 of a cup. Pour it on there. Toss it around. And we're there. The next step is to put it into the baking dish. And that's a beautiful dessert. I've never actually done this one before, but I'm anxious to try it. And it looks like this. And it will go in the oven for, I can't remember how long it said. I'll have to look at that, and on the next video of the finished product, I'll have to tell you how long it was supposed to bake. Sorry, I just don't remember. Okay, thanks. It's going to go in the oven, and I will bake it at 300. I think it might have been 30 minutes, but I'll double check that, and I will clarify in the final video of the presentation after it's baked. Thanks, guys.